Hey everybody, this is Daniel, otherwise known as Danrear in the Minecraft world. I'm going to show you my server. There's only about 3 people on my server. Actually 4, except one of them doesn't currently have an account. So it's a little bit problematic. But I'm going to go ahead and give you the tour. So this is my house, and it's going to lag a little bit because I'm running the server, the game, and Hypercam all from one place. So my computer doesn't like that. So we step inside. It's a very basic house. And the texture pack I'm using is Good Morning Craft. It's one of my favorites. It's got a bunch of pretty sweet stuff. So you walk inside. I have a jukebox. Just your basic stuff. I have a fireplace here. There's more to it. I'll show you later. Over here is just my trash disposal. And so this looks like a fireplace, but if you pull this lever, oh, you know what? I'm going to show you guys this later, because you're not going to quite understand if I show you now. So anyways, this is the graveyard for my dog that died. And we go over here. This is a just a pedestrian boardwalk, and this is the communal bread farm, well, wheat. And then I just have sugarcane growing. This is a bridge to the trains. That is the lot for the person who currently does not have a valid account. And this is Stephen W.56's house. This is an ice rink. That's GBBG43's house. This is the post office, and the way it works is you just go in and there's a chest for each player. And there's an economic system on the server. We use slime balls as currency, and each week you receive 2 bread and a stack of 64 arrows distributed via post office. And this is the board with all of the prices for the basic materials. These are the market stalls. This one's mine, and this one is Stephen. This is Stephen W.56's. There's a trash can right there, and all the trash cans are connected, and they all have water that leads to one place, and that's the sewer. That is just a wooden building. There's absolutely nothing in it. And I'm completely serious when I say that. Can't see it, but there's nothing in it. I haven't got into that. This is what my reticle is on right now, is a secret room. I'm not going to show you guys the inside. This huge monstrosity of a structure is the battle arena. You just go in there with bows and arrows and fight it out. Hold on. Over here is a low-carb tofurkey frozen yogurt stand. It's kind of an inside joke. This is the library I made when I got really bored, but I think it looks nice. If we go inside, there's books. You can see the dome. There's an upstairs, but it's not very big. And I think you probably noticed the transit from one part of the city to the other, and from the end of the bridge all the way to that wooden structure. That's a viewing platform. You can't see the entire city anymore, although you used to be able to. This is a bakery. Portal to the nether. Some pixel art. And over here, now everybody on the server goes to Booker T. Washington High School for the Performing and Visual Arts in Dallas, Texas. And I acquired floor plans for the building. And so they were scale floor plans. I don't know what scale, but I know they were. And so I did my own Minecraft version so that every inch was 8 blocks. So say the scale was 1 inch equals 5 feet, it would be every 5 feet is 8 blocks. And this, if you go there, you probably already recognize it. This is the old building. So, sorry, I'm lagging. If we enter through here, this is, yeah, this is the senior entrance. And over here is the art gallery that we're standing in right now. I'm lagging very badly. I do apologize. These are the classrooms. And this is where the stairs are supposed to be, except stairs in Minecraft take up a lot of space, so we just put a ladder. Otherwise, it wouldn't be at the scale that we wanted it. I'm going to put the chairs and tables here. It's just, as you can see, there's not a lot of room. And for those of you who go to the school, you know that there are chairs and tables at the end of the hallways. And if you go in here, this is the connector between the old building and the new building. I have not built the new building. The old building is the only one that is complete. And this is the black box. And I put a sign where my locker is. So if you go to Booker T, that's where my locker is. Don't stalk me or anything. Okay, so now that we're outside of the building, that's the front where the senior entrance is. If we go back here, this is the entrance that leads to the green room, which is basically a gravel courtyard, gravel and stone. It's neither green nor a room, despite the name. This is the mat, the Montgomery Arts Theater. It was kind of hard to do the roof and the walls because they're made of weird-looking sheets of metal, so that when you look at it from different angles, there are different shades. And it's really hard to replicate that in Minecraft, especially at such a small scale. So I did the best I could and just kind of multicolored it. This is the mat, the entrance. This is the lobby. It's not done. I still have to put wood here. These are supposed to be the chairs. And I have to make the stage black, obviously. And that is the mat. And obviously, I already showed you the green room. This is going to be the cafeteria. I have not started building the new building, although I have laid down the baseline, as you can see. This is one building, that's another, and that's another. And as you can see, yes, sorry about that. Some chunks don't like to load all the time. As you can see, I dig down quite a bit, but no, I did not actually manually dig all of this. I used MC Edit like any normal person would. Because, truth behold, there is actually an underground level of the school. That's where the cafeteria and a lot of the visual and dance stuff is. Oh, this is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be covered up, if you're wondering. So, yeah, so I had to make an underground, and I didn't know how big I was going to make it, so I just went bigger than I had to. And I'll eventually fill it up, what I didn't use. So yeah, that's the school, and here's a view of the entrance from the green room. And this is Stephen W56's pixel art. The mushroom is mine. And that's like a little pod structure that I never actually completed. This is our artificial lake that I created all by myself. And I put sugarcane around it just because I got bored. You'll notice here, there is a yellow submarine. It's pretty sweet. And this is the bridge. I made everything except for the houses completely by myself. Booker T, everything except for the ladder was done by me. And as you can see, I have rails that go into the wilderness. This rail doesn't take you very far. It only takes you, it's only about a minute and a half ride. But this rail takes about 5 minutes. It's extremely long. It took a very long time to make, and it goes very, very deep into the wilderness. Over here, you're going to see, obviously, a very, very large floating island. No, it's not natural. I put it there, just in case you're wondering. And I did the stupid thing, and I did it all by hand. And I decided I decided to give up on it because, you know, I just didn't want to do it, and I didn't want to use MC Edit. So, as you can guess, it took a very, very long time to make this, and it's very small, so I just decided to drop the project. And, yes, there are pigs up here. They do tend to fall off, though. It's pretty bad. But even making these, you know, the chunks of rock hanging so that it looks like it was ripped from the earth, even those, they took forever to make, and some of them look very bad. I'd say that's the one my reticle is on right now is the only one that turned out the way I wanted it to look. And obviously I'm using a fly mod to get up there, but the way you're supposed to is water elevator, but for time's sake, I'm just using the fly mod. There are a few things built in the wilderness, but they're not of very much importance. So this is the city part of my server, and it's not completely populated yet, but it will soon be. Alright, thanks for watching.